I think the truth was described by our president in a single phrase, that Israel is entitled to borders that are defensible. They were willing to stand on the borders that were fixed since 1948, even though they were fixed as a temporary matter and a temporary armistice. They didn't start this fracas in 1967. The fact that the fracas or the war, the Six-Day War, happened at all and was so dramatically ended proves that the temporary boundary lines were not defensible. And what they want now is not territory for the sake of more sand or more land. What they want are borders that are defensible and recognition as a sovereign nation and respect for that sovereignty, just as they are willing to accord respect for the sovereignty of others.
Well, they have their own styles, just as they have styles when I was in college. We're not worried and kind of hung up about the long hair anymore. In fact, I saw one of my good trustees the other day with pretty long hair, so I've decided that long hair is very fine. And our students are very well behaved. We do not have polarization on the campus, although there are different lifestyles and a lot of different opinions. We have an openness on the campus that has caused us to be free and open with each other rather than tight. I think this spirit is the kind of spirit that Dallas and all of our area wants to prevail at SMU. So I don't think this is going to be any harm.
What will this money go for?
Well, the sustentation money is different than money for buildings. It's absolutely spent on our budget. It doesn't go for buildings or books or endowment or equipment. All of it goes for operating money to supplement the money we have from tuition. As a matter of fact, I've already spent the money. We anticipated it in the budget, and we built it into the quality of our program.
Well, I believe these people have made us open our eyes to things that we hadn't thought about or hadn't realized. Strictly by negotiation, as Mr. Lilly has said. We had several meetings. At first, we started off that we felt we were being pressured, but we weren't. I think these people have a worthy cause that all of us should look more deeply into. We have stated here goals that we have set down by mutual agreement, and our company will do the very best that we can to reach these goals, and on occasion have a periodic review of what we have promised and what we have done.
Most of those were possession cases, Jim. They had some people had some marijuana, such as you see here. Other people had dangerous drugs and some LSD. Some of them panicked when they saw us coming in the park and just threw it down. In fact, I think one of the defendants just handed one of the officers the LSD as we walked in the park.
Using your demonstration board, what other drugs did you pick up last night?
Well, primarily the three drugs we picked up were marijuana and the methamphetamine, or your stimulant class here, and the LSD or hallucinogenic class. These were the three main types that we got.
If you could put it into some kind of volume, how much drug material did you confiscate last night?
Oh, it'd just have to be a rough estimate. I'd say roughly 700 grains of marijuana, about 300 tablets of LSD, and about 100 different assorted dangerous drugs, tablets, and some paraphernalia, some needles and syringes. Of course, this does not include the drugs that we had previously bought. These were just the drugs that were found last night while conducting the raid.
We feel that people are going to always have to have meat, and somebody's going to supply it to them. And with the growing population, we feel that we're justified in the expenditure.
What is this going to do to your employment figures?
That remains to be seen. If we double our capacity, which we hope to do, it should probably increase the number of employees.
You can pass my window, you can pass my door, but you never pass my 44.
Mrs. Mitchell, I believe your name is.
Yes, sir.
Y'all are protesting today on the Stag Affair?
Yes, sir. This is a political rally, and many of the candidates in Texas are here to speak, and they've excluded the ladies, and we don't like it.